Good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to Excel Snippet. This is our video number 18 in Excel Snippet Quick View series. Today we are back to ribbon and formula function. In today's function I'm going to deal with sort in Excel. I'm going to use a formula to sort the data, and I'm going to use a ribbon function of sort in here. So let's see how to do that. So in a normal point, I want to find out all the negative stocks that I have here. I want to sort them in an ascending or a descending order, whichever way which I want to see it. Wherever I have a stock here, I'm not going to really bother much about it, so I'll take that as it is. If the stocks are going bigger, and if the stocks are bought at the right time, and then the stocks are delivered at the right time, then I don't want to bother much about it. This is a feature that we have in Office 365, and if you are looking for other versions, we don't have a formula of sort by there, so you have to be using them manually. So I'll show you how to use the formula by and then also by the way in which we use the ribbon function. So if you're using Office 365, you don't want to worry about it, so you have this formula with you, sort by. So I'm going to just say equals sort by, then I'm going to take the whole data here and then log them up and give a comma, and then I'm going to take the data by which I want to sort it in an ascending or an ascending order. I'm going to go for descending order right now. So now you can see that it gives you a descending order for me. Then if I change this to an ascending order, it's going to give you all the negative stocks on top, and the bottom will become better for us. So now we can see that all the negative stocks are coming in an order. So for example, if my updates are coming up, so now I'm buying around 1300 products in banana, then the banana is shifted to the positive mark from the negative mark. So you can see the negative stocks are coming and they landed on top. So then I can say that the top 5 urgent one, or the one which I have to see that based on the demands and other component, I want to update it. So now I say that I'm going to buy another 250 kilograms of stock. Then you can see that the stock is automatically moving. Whatever stock that is deferring for me, where I have enough sales order with me but my availability is less, I can place an order there. I can create a reorder level for all the item which is in negative. Once I get the negative component, then the sales orders are keep updating. It may be on a daily basis or it may be on a weekly basis that we deliver. We will get the data done. If I'm doing the same logic here, so then I have to do is I have to come back here. I have to literally create a temporary functions here. So then I have to sort them manually, and this will not go very effectively because when I do the ascending or descending order here, so this is not going to go really well because it's going to be static in nature, not dynamic. So if I change anything in here, that's not going to move the order up. So it only just reduces the number here, but it doesn't move the order much as we do it here. So now we can see that the numbers are changing here. The mangoes have moved down to the line, and then if I add something on the eggplant right now, so I'm going to buy 250 here, then my eggplant is out of the equation on my right hand side, sort by functionality, but here I have to manually just redo this process again and check whether the stocks are all cleared here or how the data are going to go forward. This is how we deal with our sort function using a formula and a ribbon function. Hope you learned a new way of doing it. The older way, many people would have already done in their routines. Wherever they have a larger data, they will definitely test that. But sort by function is one of the finest functions that we have here. If you want to learn more about a unique sort function, sort by function in a random or in tandem, you can see them in my videos of Office 365 playlist. You will see that as the second video that I've released in the YouTube channel last year. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay home, stay safe, and please wear the mask if you're going out, and try to maintain a social distancing so that we'll be avoiding the COVID-19 from our routines. This is Vinod signing out from my Excel snippet. Your video number 18, ribbon versus formula functions. Thank you.